This is definitely a planned stream. I definitely had plans to play video games tonight. Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, you trust? Oh, thanks, CC. I'm glad there's people out there that trust me. Wow, hi Dot. What was Dot up to tonight? You know what I'm up to? I am overheating. It is so hot. I hate this. Dot just beat Shiren the Wanderer? I think I can believe that. Hi Sepusai, thanks for the bits. Oh my god, Anonymous, thank you for the how many is that? 10? 10 gifted subs, thank you. Tama, Sicko, Kane, Kefka, Rocketeer, Ariel, Lynn, Una, Squid, Sepusai, and Pirate Jet. I hope you all enjoy. I hope you all enjoy your emotes. Anonymous, thank you for gifting a sub to Digi. Do I have hype trains? I don't think I turned them off. Is there... Oh, okay, yeah, there we go. Hype train is close. I don't know how, like, when the hype trains trigger. Yeah, now that we get to see a hype train, you get to the elusive bunny Zoe. Do you know that today is Bunny Day? Yeah, there you go. You got fall damage, so really you don't need to ride more hype trains, but... I still need Gritty Goose. I mean, I'm not gonna, like, ask to... I'm not gonna ask for Gritty Goose, because that's way too much. But I just want to go into a stream where I can do nothing, and a bunch of people are doing stuff, and I get Gritty Goose out of it. Like, is that so much to ask for? Anonymous, thank you for gifting a sub to Happy Toaster. And Apple, thank you for the bits. And Dot, thank you for the sub as well. To who got that one? Multicat. If you donate 100 bits or gift sub, you could get during the hype train. Yeah, Shiren is good. So I'm gonna be doing something a little bit different than Dot was doing. So Ray and Dot were playing Table Mountain. And that's the base game, right? Where you have the first 30 floors. And I'm sure you heard Dot talk about the 99 floor dungeon. Phase, final problem. I've beaten this dungeon. I do not have it. I do not have a recording of it, so I only have the photo that you get to take at the end of the game. Where the game's even like, take a picture, don't forget to turn off flash, and adjust your shutter speed because you're taking it on a CRT, right? And if you've ever tried to take a picture of a CRT, you know, that is difficult, right? How... Sheriff, thank you for the 100 bits. Cap, thank you for the 100 bits. Sheriff, thank you for the 100 bits again. Near Zero, thank you for the 300 bits. Oh, okay, like... Alright, I mean, as much as I want Gritty Goose, it's not that important. It's not that important. Zenfantel, thank you for the 100 bits. Like, streamer asks, don't donate bits and subs to chat, and chat just does not listen. Why am I surprised? Greffery, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Who got that? Hose? Halcyon, Sally, Beans? We gave Beans a sub? Are we really okay with that? Damn, you really should have said don't give me a Lamborghini. Yeah. Yeah, the personal...
Nice fight.
Personal best is also very good. I do have personal best, I'm pretty sure.
Amazing.
Yeah, I see, I do have personal best. That one's also very good. Can you... Yeah. Let me just cut over to It'll be like it'll be like you know, you're sitting behind you know, your sibling, and that you're watching them play the video game, but they're in front of you. Also, they're facing you. I don't think that's usually how it goes, but... Karmagaya, thank you. Thank you for the 100 bits. I could make it super small. Alright. Hi, Lily. Wait, what is that one? Batter up? Do I have batter up? I do have batter up. Anonymous, thank you for gifting us up to Lily. Lily, enjoy your emotes. Yeah, the batter up into Chubo Dumpy is very good. Do I have it? Oh right, yeah, there's the... No, you can't do that to me, near there. You can't bat a bean at my face. Sheriff, thank you for the 512 bets. That's what, 2 to the 7? I forgot my powers of 2. CC, thank you for the 100 bets. Did you? What is that? you got an emote of Quark doing the 50-degree angle or whatever. That's good. That's good. I must have missed that. Admiral, thank you for the bets. Yeah, very, very extreme leaning. That was a very good illustration. I do remember that, God, when was that? That was like a decade ago, right? Yeah, Digi's very strong tail. Sheriff, thank you. Thank you for the 100 bets. Alright, so here's what it would look like. Yeah, so this is how I'm gonna play, right? Am I like in the way or something?
Impressive.
Impressive. Sheriff, thank you for 2 to the 0, 2 to the 1, 2 to the 2, 2 to the 3, 2 to the 4, 2 to the 5, 2 to the 6. That's
Amazing.
Alright, so I think I was talking about I wanted to do phase funnel problem. Maybe just, yeah, you know, that's a good point. That's a good point, that. Alright, what do we get? We got not Gritty Goose. I mean, this is kind of cute. I guess it's a cheers emote. What is that, water? Booties, can I? Making soup, wait, do I have stir the... I do have stir the pot. Oh, that one's good. It's not what I got, but... Like, there's so many, hype train emotes that, like, I don't know that I have until I see somebody else use it. It's like, wait, do I have that? Also, I need to, like... make it so that I can see the game screen. Because I would like to be able to see my Super Nintendo. So yeah, I'm playing this, on a real Super Nintendo. With a real Super Nintendo controller. I want to say something that's a bit spoilery for my model update, but I'm really excited about it. It's a really tiny detail. Spoilers, I'm getting my model updated in a new outfit. It's a really tiny detail that I've added that I really like, and I'm really looking forward to. Anyway, I need to pop open my cheat sheet, because this is probably going to go nowhere. I'm probably not going to complete a run tonight because this dungeon's messed up. Oh yeah, we can do that. So every time I open up Shiren, I have to go to a DM from Dot, because Dot sent me a DM, of the price listing for a bunch of items, and if you're doing phase final problem, it's really important, because that's like the main way that you're gonna identify items. I probably should just like bookmark it, but no, every time I load up this game, I'm like, let me just go to Dot, let me open up the pinned messages, because I pinned the message. Oh, congratulations, Racketeer. Hope you enjoy your emotes. Alright, that's fine. So in the first couple floors, what I really want to be doing is hopefully, finding a way to get a bunch of levels similar to what you would do in Table Mountain, where you're leveling something up and then managing to kill it. 2 Crimson Herbs. So that could be a Kikini tribe. Alright, this is the worst part about phase final problem. Cool, we find a shop on floor 1. Let me demonstrate why this is a really bad idea. Phase final problem, everyone. The literal and there was multiple swords in there too, right? Yeah. So, in phase final problem, there is a chance, not guaranteed, but a good chance that one of the items contained within the shop is like a mimic type enemy, and you cannot tell until you go to pick that item up. And you have to waste your turn trying to move on to the item, and then the game's like, "Hi, I got you." You've already used your turn, so it's just becomes the enemy's turn, and it hits you in the face. And early on in the game, they're going to one-shot you. I guess if you get a couple of levels, they'll two-shot you, but it's really, really rude. As you can see, like, I had no way to know that the literal first item that I was going to check was going to be the, what are they, the Nabutas? Yeah, especially like, oh hey, like, there we go, nice. Like, not, even though, like, it'd be like, well, Zoe, you don't have any money, why bother checking the shop? Because it's basically a giant identification scroll. What I would spend the next couple minutes doing is just going through every item in the shop, and then looking at its price, and then based off its price, determining what items it could or could not be. Sometimes I'm able to tell exactly what it is, and sometimes it's like, well, it's in this group, it's in this grouping of items. And I can do that both for the items in the shop. I can also do that for the items that are in my inventory. I can try to sell those items in my inventory and then try to figure out what items I have. So it's a really good way to figure out what... Alright, round 2. Yes, that Mamul was a woman. I stepped on I forget what type of trap it is, but it's a trap that turns every enemy and NPC into a woman, and turns any enemy, any item or trap into like a flower. If there's a mimic here, I'm never playing again. Yeah, so the reason why it was kind of wild that the very first item that I checked was a mimic is because you have a shop like this, right? Oftentimes, like, you have shops that are specific types of shop. You can tell this is a shield shop. Everything is in here is a shield. If there was a mimic in here, it's not necessarily going to behave the rules of the shop. It's just going to be a random item. Unfortunately, there is a very small chance that there is both a mimic in this shop and it happens to be hiding as a shield. So let's see how unlucky we are. What was that? Echo shields. I think this is a... Is this a plus? This is, I think, a plus, because normally echo shields, I think, are 12 base. Bronze shield, that's a +1, +0. So you're also able to tell, based off its price, if it's like +1, +2, or a -1. Okay. Well, the game had the opportunity to be really, really funny. Thankfully, it was not. So the shields aren't particularly interesting for identifying because, like, we already know what type of shield it is. The only thing that's, like, particularly interesting is, like, oh, well, if I manage to get this one, this is a +1, this is... Actually, this might be a +2, even. This is a +1. +0, +0, +0, +0, +0, +0. But I can take this, and this scroll sells for 150, and that tells me that this scroll is... It's an identify scroll. It's the only scroll it can be. How's stealing work in this one? So, like, if I go to take an item, right, he blocks the shop. And then he says, hey, I'll take 3,000 for what you bought. Of course I can't afford that. He doesn't move out of the way until I, pay him. Or I put it back down, and then I go to talk to him, and he moves out of the way. There are a couple things I can get him to move out of the way. I can use, like, blowback staffs. I can use a swap staff. I could do a couple of things that just could straight up kill him. But then, once I leave the shop and I have an item that I have not paid for, it alerts the guards. And the guards will chase you down. They're basically indestructible. And they can basically one-shot you. So you have to manage to get to the exit without it. There are a couple ways to steal from the shop without alerting the guards. Like using a Toto pot, using a big room scroll. If the shop is in a room that's like right next to the exit room, you could use a pickaxe to dig through the wall, and then even though you're stealing from the shop, it's a really short ride. But you can see the shop is pretty far away from the exit, so even if I had a pickaxe, that wouldn't really be viable. You could use a trap, like a spring trap to get you out of the room, or even a... what's it called? A pitfall trap. Pitfall traps are great. If there's a pitfall trap inside the shop, that's like perfect. Alright, please be a good shield. That's not really that great. I mean, it's fine, but I'm not really going to be using it. So heavy shields have 12 shield strength, which is good. Like base, but you can even look at its info. It'll make you hungry faster. That's really bad. 500 scroll. I think that means it's a, yeah, big pot trap or chrome. So I like to call these BTC. This is the Bitcoin scroll. Yeah, I think I'll do that, and I will buy the leather shields. Leather shields are weak in shield strength, but they have a really amazing property that makes you, I guess because they're like lighter or something like that. I'm not really, or maybe you gnaw on it to satiate your hunger. Your satiation depletes more slowly. Yep, decoy staff's another thing that works well. Yeah, there's a number of things that you can do. Unfortunately, I don't have anything. I don't even have like anything interesting that, like a cool combo. I kind of want to leave you there. You're probably gonna chase after me. Did I miss a... Alright, there's a hidden pathway. So this is a little rude, these type of floors. There's a hidden pathway somewhere. I just have to find it. It's probably... Oh yeah, it's up here. Club. Whatever, it's a weapon. It's another scroll. I would really like to get some staves. Coat of Shield's another good shield. Prevents you from getting stolen from. Right, yeah, so I'm looking for herbs and staves because what I'm looking to do, ideally, is to level up one of these mamuls. So you notice these blue mamuls, they're like the level 1 mamuls. The green ones are level 2. There are red ones, which are level 3. And you can only get those by leveling up a level 2, leveling up a subterranean one to level 3. Those ones give 1,000 experience points, which would take me, give me 10, almost 10 levels. That would be a pretty big deal. There's only a couple ways that you can level something up, though. You have to get it to kill something else. There's a happy staff, which levels it up. So I'm looking for Kikni Tribe Herbs, Decoy Staff, Happy Staff. Those are the main ways to get things to level up. But I don't have any of that. I guess you could get like a Confused Scroll or a Confused... Well, Confused Herbs don't show up. But you could get like a Confused Scroll and like hope that things start killing each other. Well, because... I'm just gonna leave. Let's take this. I left the money on the ground because you can use money offensively. So... I'm on floor 3. Have a shitty weapon. I have a shitty in strength shield. I don't have a bunch of levels. And level 3, unfortunately, is when things start getting a little scary. Let's keep you there. Yeah, you can run into these. It'll kill me. I should be able to take 3 hits from it. Oh, this is... Okay, okay, I'm okay with that. 5 points of damage. Let's get 1 more HP. Do I risk moving and running into something else and then instantly dying? Let's take the 1% chance. I should kill it in the next hit. Okay. There's like a 9% chance I would have missed there, and then I just would have died. Slightly better. The Yoto Kamaitachi is weak in strength. It's only 3 sword strength, but it has an interesting property. If you've played Crypt of the Necrodancer, it's the broadsword. If you played Crypt of the Necrodancer, you also know the broadsword kind of sucks. The Yoto Kamaitachi kind of sucks for the same reason. Sometimes you don't really want to hit 3 things, but it's like, I guess, because you get, unlike Crypt of the Necrodancer, since you get to control when you attack, and it's not tied to your movement, it's not as bad. Oh, see? I killed something that I didn't even know was there. 91% chance to hit? That's basically 100%. No, it's basically like 50%. You either hit or you don't. And especially when you ever ask yourself, yeah, I'm just gonna descend. I don't want to fight it. Yeah, the trick is if you ever say, as long as I don't miss twice, I'm fine, then you start missing. Yeah. That's... Okay, so that thing is sleeping. I don't have to worry about it. At least I can kill these in 2 hits. As long as I don't miss here, I'm fine. Okay, there we go. Okay. That probably would have killed me. Nigiri Beast. Not too worried about you. Other than, you're annoying. So floor 4 is dangerous. I hate the monster icons. Because I can, poison you. Alright. What do you got for me, game? What do you got for me? Oh god, I'm so dead. Though the Yoto Kamaitachi is probably going to be pretty helpful. Alright, that could have gone much worse. Thank you, Yoto Kamitachi. Sorry I called you Broadsword from Crypta the Necrodancer. You're not that bad. Bone staff. Finally our first staff. Finally our first herb. Are you kidding me? Not only do I get a monster house, I get a... It's gonna block the door, isn't it? It's totally gonna block the door on me. Yeah, I'm fine, Dot. I'm fine, Dot. I stepped into the room onto a summoning switch. Yeah, neither did I. This has never happened to me. This has literally never happened to me before. I could start reading scrolls. There's a couple of scrolls that would just straight up save me. Like a crisis scroll, a detonate scroll. Does anybody have like a particular favorite animal? Do you prefer lions, sheeps, or chickens? Monster House would actually, yeah, it would respawn the enemies in the room. Yeah, Air Slash is not in phase final combat at all. As same with Dragon Herb. Dragon Herbs are not in phase at all. That didn't help. That didn't help. Alright, so this is why phase is rude. What does that say, Dot? The text there. If you need to see it again, it automatically advances. And so... Mondai Guy. Out of the question or unthinkable. Yeah, it's like basically you did so badly, your score doesn't show up. Okay. Alright. We get a pot. It's a put-in pot. I don't have any other ways to identify. There are a lot more pots in phase than in Table Mountain. There's a lot of things that it could be. We are hoping... Okay, I was gonna be like, are you gonna die? We're hoping that we don't die, but we're hoping for a strength pot. Is the thing that's basically required for me to be able to complete this run. Especially getting one on floor 1 would be pretty big. But I don't have a good way to figure out what type of pot it is until I get some other stuff. A shop would be nice. Triangle pot, that's another put-in pot. Alright, I guess I have to take the long way around. You just hope whatever that was doesn't happen again. To be fair, that is probably the worst luck I've ever had. Like, stepping into a monster house is, like, pretty bad, but I actually could have been fine. That actually would actually have been pretty good. But stepping into a monster house onto a summoning switch is just funny. Hey, Professor Bloom. Hi, hi. Welcome in, everyone. If you don't know me, my name is Zoi the Wanderer. I play retro games, RPGs, and sometimes... I also get my introduction cut off by people who think they're funny. But what were you up to tonight? What were you up to tonight, Professor Bloom? I'm playing Shiren the Wanderer for the Super Famicom. I'm doing the 99 floor bonus dungeon. And if you were here a couple of minutes ago, you would have seen why this dungeon is pretty ruthless and does not care about your feelings. Treasure Island Dizzy. I see, I see. I'm not familiar with that. Actually, you know what? I think I am, because I think I remember seeing some tweets about this. I think I remember seeing... That was probably from you, I guess. Alright, so we are just trying to do some runs. I have beaten the this dungeon before. I don't have a recording of it, though, so I really want to have, like, a recording so that, I don't know, I just feel better about it. A lot of pots. A lot of pots. I need a way to figure out what type of pots these are. Gonna leave that on the ground. So if you're not familiar with Shiren the Wanderer, it is a mystery dungeon type game. I think your standard, I guess you could say it's pretty traditional roguelike. You're advancing through a dungeon. Dungeon's quote-unquote randomly generated. You get items, you get levels. Things try to kill you. In this dungeon in particular, most of the items that we find are unidentified, and we need to have a way to identify them. In the base game, Table Mountain, which is a 30-floor dungeon, a lot of the items you get come already identified. So this is, other than just being a lot longer, it's an additional layer of kind of difficulty. You believe this game's sole deviation from the Berlin interpretation is that it doesn't have ASCII graphics. I mean, someone could fix that. Someone could make a Shiren the Wanderer and just replace all the graphics. Or I could set up an OBS filter. I could set. I have seen some like OBS shader filters that just like turn a particular source into ASCII. That'd be funny. This is a little unfortunate. I could put some stuff inside the pots, but like putting herbs and scrolls in pots to try to figure out what type of pot it is doesn't really do me any good. Yeah, I'm gonna keep moving on. Level 3, this is gonna get dangerous. So I have the dragons to contend with. I have no shield, no weapon. Thankfully it missed. The one up there doesn't see me, so I'm just gonna fight it in the open here. If I don't miss, I'll be fine. Alright, I probably woke up the dragon. could die right here. Alright, cool video game. The monster Daikons are so rude. So when they poison you, not only does it do damage, and they can actually throw you, like, hit you with that from 2 tiles away. They reduce your speed by half, so they get to take double turns on you. I guess I could have tried one of the scrolls, or the herb to see if it would do anything, but I think going for the hit would have been better, was better, because I would have killed it if I dealt 5 damage to it and didn't miss. Anonymous, thank you for gifting us up the bill. Thank you, thank you. Alright, there's a rust trap. Doesn't matter, I don't have anything, any equipment. Alright, more pots. I don't really want money. Are you kidding me? Stop missing. Oh, it's one of these. Okay. Hey, no squid. Hi. Nagamaki, kind of a pretty bland weapon, but at least it's something. You probably heard Dot talking about this, but shields are much more important. Even more so in phase, to have, just due to the way damage is calculated. I could put the Nagamaki in there. No, I don't want to do that. Having a weapon early on is still pretty useful. I probably should have picked up the money, but oh my god, I'm still holding out for. I can do silly stuff. So I usually don't like to pick up stuff for the first, pick up money. Okay. Alright, look at this. Look at this. You see the layout of this shop. Which one is the mimic? Right, it's a lot of shields, because this merchant likes to sell shields. If you weren't here earlier, you would have seen me walk into a shop, and the very first item I walked into was a mimic. Mimics can be in shops, and it's really rude, and it's another reason why Faye's final problem is a really rude dungeon. I could take, I think, a single hit from a mimic. It would probably do like 10 to 15 damage to me. So I'm gonna check everything other than the scroll. Because, odd man out, right? Some good stuff in here. I kind of wish I could... Well, let me do this. We can put this down. It's a 400 pot, which means... that's one of the... Wait, I'm going to assume it's bottomless. Yeah, I'm pretty sure nothing else can be 400, right? Oh, it could be hiding. It could also be hiding. So why I'm making a big deal of it? You can steal from shops. There's a couple ways you can steal from shops. One way Never mind. Alright, so I was hoping that, it was a bottomless pot. It looks like it was probably a hiding pot. So one way to steal from the shop is to, yeah, how do we do this? Let's see if there's... Okay. There are pitfall traps, and pitfall traps bring you down a level, and they can't chase you when you go to the next level. So you can, if you have a bottomless pot, if you throw it at a wall, the bottomless pot will spawn a pit trap when you throw it. So you steal everything, and then you just go into the pitfall trap, and you get to go out of there. That's one of my favorite ways to steal from a shop, is to just use a pitfall. So I like this dungeon layout, or this like floor layout. You're gonna see that everything is kind of like I have this like main road on the outside, and then like a bunch of exits leading inside. Kind of reminds me of like you know, like an interstate or something like that. Katana's a little bit better than a Nagamaki. I guess I could potentially sell some stuff. Ooh. Alright. Well, we got some stuff. This game is awesome, Wuze. Woozle? Woozy? Is that an I or an L? I'm bad at reading. Alright, so this is a happy herb. 500, no, 500 is life or power. Okay, cool. That's one of the ones that I will eat on site. Expansion seed. Yeah. Wait, no, yeah, it was happier expansion. L, okay. Let's sell this. I think there was something I could have bought. No? Oh, right, yeah. That's a +1 Toto as well. Oh well, whatever. I thought I had enough. I guess I didn't. Ooh, Dragon Killer. Okay. +1 Dragon Killer. There are weapons in this game that are, oh, you're gonna see this thing at work. There are weapons in this game that are, like, advantageous to certain enemies. So Dragon Killers are good against dragons. There's one-eyed killers. There's an Exorcist sickle, which is like good against ghost-type enemies. And in Phase Final Problem, those are generally what you're looking for. Because sword strength only takes you so far. But you get a lot of extra damage from having a weapon that's good against certain enemy types. This is a really dangerous shop. Okay. So I have two different staves here. Both are in the B class, what I'll call, which could be Paralysis Decoy, Pain Dividing, Sealing. Just so you know, there's a button on the Dragon Killer that makes the dragon roar from the happy... crappiest Halloween Star Speaker. Yeah. I can't take the mimics on. And I don't have I have literally no other way, so it'd be pretty risky for me to check anything else, because any of the sword, scroll, or herb could be a mimic. So I'm gonna move on. I might decide to play my luck later on. I finally got some... yeah, hell yeah. So food's another problem in Phase. Alright. Oh, a pot? I could potentially tell what that is. It's interesting that this is considered a room. I thought this was considered a hallway. Interesting. Please don't throw stuff at me, thank you. Yeah, monster icons are my least favorite enemy. Being poisoned is just so bad. And there are upgrades to them. There are confused icons and sleepy icons. And they confuse and sleep you, respectively. As well as can poison you. So 150 scroll, that should just be an identify scroll. Yep. So sometimes you can just tell what it is straight out. 700 pot. And what was the size of it? 4. Bum, bum, bum. Is identify or transform? Alright, I'm gonna take a risk. Let's actually take the risk with... Of course. Of course. Alright, so as long as I don't run into anything else... That's awkward. Yeah, and I take a hit here. You have to be really careful around these corners, because these corners you can actually walk around. Please don't run into anything. I'm gonna take this way. I'm dead, unless it misses me. Never mind. I thought the level up might save me. And it did exactly 15 damage to me, which is the amount I had after level up. Alright, so that was a risk. I wanted to see what the scrolls and herbs were. Yeah. That's the thing, like, especially in these early floors, like, you're really pining for resources and levels. That's my favorite trap. Especially when it knocks you, like, to, like, somewhere that, like, in a situation like that, it knocks you over a thing of water. It's really funny. Alright, Alright, I'm gonna do something. I was really hoping that... Nope. Don't know what herb that is. I was hoping it was a particular type of herb. If I had more space between me and the Mamuel, I would have used the staff on it. Alright, that's a blowback staff. Let's actually do this. Let's get our money. If I run into a shop, I really don't want to. Is a fan game Mystery Dungeon you played, and all those log traps are replaced with vans, and of course they honk when they hit you. Oh, that's funny. So the blowback staff is alright. It does a flat 5 damage on, you know, knocks enemies back, as the name might suggest. If I do manage to level up a Mamul that I was talking about earlier, you can kill them with a blowback staff. Because they have really high defenses, the level 3 Mamuls. But anything that just like does flat damage, such as blowback staff, shields, if you throw shield, it does the shield strength and damage. Or throwing money, it does the amount of Giton divided by 10. I really don't want to walk all the way over there. I don't think it's worth it. Thank you for missing. Let's just do this. So again, coming to level 3 with no resources, no levels. That's unfortunate. So not only do I move at half speed for like, I don't know, like 10 turns or something like that, it reduces my current strength by 1. And I'll stay that way until I can like heal it off. Hi, Zoi. Another blowback staff. Well, that's exciting. It's a trap. Ooh, alright, one of the better shields to find early on. Reflex shields. So, it's got pretty okay base strength. Makes you harder to hit. It gives you 50% evasion. It's only evasion from, like, normal attacks, though. It's not, like, evasion from spells. But, like, the Daikons poisoning you, it's actually them throwing an herb at you, so it does help you dodge against those. I think there's one more place. So I'm doing practice swings. I don't really know what else to call them. Where you're just swinging at nothing, because it's a way that you can check for traps. I should have picked up the money. No, the money's not super important. you believe the Japanese wiki says the reflex property is the equivalent of 8.3 shield strength on average. Interesting. I guess that makes sense. That's always fun. I should probably try to identify some of this stuff. Okay, you woke up. Another really good shield, the Echo Shield. I do not have to worry about magic. It gives me the Reflex status. So anything that's classified as a spell will just bounce off of me. So in the base game, in the Table Mountain dungeon, one of the scariest enemies is the skeleton archmages. They can put you to sleep, and it's pretty much a death sentence. Because they'll put you to sleep, and you'll be put to sleep for like 20 turns or something like that. And they can either keep putting you to sleep, they can reduce your level, they can walk up to you and smack you in the face. There could be other enemies that walk up to you and smack you in the face. And sleep in this game it's not like sleep in Final Fantasy where you wake up after you get hit. No, you're put to sleep for like 20 turns until you decide to wake up. Things can beat on you while you're sleeping. Basically think of sleep and paralysis as reversed. Sleep, you do not wake up when you get hit. Paralysis, you do wake up when you get hit. It's kind of weird, but, you know, that's fine, I guess. I shouldn't have been sitting there, because there's a chance that the Daikon could have thrown herbs at me from that angle. Awesome. Alright, so before I move on, do I want a chance? Actually, let's do this. Okay. That's not cursed. I really want to see if one of these is a... Okay. It's not a transform pot. It's not a holding pot. You reminded the die kind of can throw stuff. Yeah, I should have said nothing about it. So when I'm... Let's just move on. Cool game. Well, let's see. Alright, it's not a strength pot. That's what I was really hoping for. So I do know where the exit is, and it's not that far away. So the monster house is one big giant room. I can see enemies and they can see me. They're all just gonna start coming towards me. Yeah. I mean, level 5, what are we gonna find? We're gonna find, what are those things called? Human mushas. Okay. I really wanted to read the herb, or read the scroll, but I cannot take 3 hits. And of course, even though I have a 50% dodge rate, I will not dodge 50% of the time. I think I just have to play it safe in GTFO. If it's fast, that'd be funny. Yeah, fast foe is a scroll that you can get that makes every enemy in the room move it. Is it in the room or the whole floor? I forget. Move at double speed. Alright, so now we're starting to find the Cumin Mushas. These guys are a little annoying to deal with. I kind of wish I had a Toto shield. Here, you go away. Let me fight you. Alright. So this is what I like to do with the Cumin Mushas. So after they die, they summon this, they spawn this ghost a couple turns later. And these ghosts are looking to possess another enemy. And when they possess an enemy, they walk up to an enemy and touch it. It levels the enemy up. If those chain heads get leveled up, I die. If the dragons level up, I die. Okay, so I like to corner them and then just kill the ghost mushas. Unfortunately, there's a chance when you punch the ghost mushas that they'll just teleport away, and there's really nothing you can do about that. I really need a weapon, and I really need to heal my strength. Alright, let's lead into another dead end. The Cumin Mushas by themselves aren't particularly scary. Alright, so these are not the Minotaurs that you saw if you were watching Ray and Dot. These are the level 1 versions. These are Tauruses. They can still crit, they just deal less damage. Still a little scary because the crit chance. Yeah, 12 damage is kind of a lot. Alright. I keep getting blow backstaffs. Another dead end. Yep, you can get that to happen, which is unfortunate. I'm gonna keep that there. I should have done something about that. That's fine, I guess. I'm gonna keep that there. Okay. I think we're okay here. I would really like to know what these scrolls are. Please don't crit me. Please stop critting me. This is now bad. I could try to make some space and then have some room to use the blowback scrolls. As well as heal a little bit. I could chance it with some of these scrolls. This dragon is going to dash through me. So if I do this, I don't think it has the opportunity to do that. if we do this... If I use the blowback staff, will it move to the side and have to still move up? It would also be really funny if one of these were a hiding pot, because that would potentially save me. Let's try the blowback staff thing. Yeah, that's actually working pretty well. Let's alternate which one I'm using. Okay, thank you for the dodge. Ooh. And killing the Ghost Musha from the blowback staff knockback is actually really good, because that also just does 5 damage. I'm gonna continue. Okay, hell yeah. I can't believe I got through that. That's unfortunate. It was just a Minotaur axe. But now it's a weed. They randomized the landing pattern from knockback, I see. I could have also used the money. Alright, so monster houses have really high, like... Ooh, alright, well, I'm pretty okay. That's a +1. I think I'm good. So there's a really high chance that this room has traps in it. It also has, a lot of, items in it as well. Alright, well we managed to get through that. What is this Jade Bracelet? It's not a healing. It's not a happy. I'll check to see if it's a penetration. I guess we'll do this. It's not a penetration. Oh! That's... okay, that's me being hungry. I need food. I need food badly. And I don't have many options other than just eating random... How about we do this? I'll move a bit. And let's just start eating stuff. That always hurts. Eating a revival herb that you didn't know was a revival herb. There's a possibility that this stone staff is a Bufu staff, which would save me. But eating random herbs does give you a little bit of, oh, I need to... Alright, what are you? It's a pain dividing staff. Well, at least I know what it is. This is like damage reflect. That kind of sucks. I could put random stuff in these pots to see if I probably should have done it before I went down a floor. Oh, I already knew that one. Okay. How much food do I have? I really need to find food or else I'm just gonna die. Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna die. Please drop food. That's not food. My genius plan. That's a holding pot. I guess it's nice that it's a holding pot, but... not gonna save me. This is an identify, big pot, or withdraw. We got saved. Alright, when you use a crisis scroll, crisis scrolls are contextual. What they do is based off of like what your condition is. They will always heal you to full HP. If you're surrounded by 2 or more enemies, they will paralyze all the enemies around you. If your satiation is at 0%, not 1%, not 2%, 0%, they will bring you to full satiation. That is the only thing that could have saved me, and it did. Let's explore the rest of the floor. I like to imagine that these scrolls I like to imagine these scrolls have pictures of like various VTubers on them. Oh, interesting. That's scary, and it's kind of close behind me. Uh-oh. There's a 50% chance that I have to deal with a Minotaur. Well, this is XP at least. Awesome. I have no arrows. The Minotaur can one-shot me. If it crits me, I'm dead. Yeah, we'll just keep doing what we're doing. Okay. That was a little stressful. I had to use so many blowback charges, but whatever. So that's why Kiminmushas are a little scary. I think if there was anything else on this floor, I think I could have handled. I guess the iron heads would also be pretty bad. Alright, so we have this holding pot, I have this club in here, got 2 stuff in here. I don't know what that is. Which one of these is that? I think it's the crane picture scroll is the IBW, the Identify Big Pot withdrawal. It was a withdrawal scroll. Which gets me my Echo Shield back. Alright, this is... Neither of these are strength pots, which is a little sad, but it's fine. Heaven Scroll... Yeah, let's just... No reason not to just use it. Okay, now these mimics are a lot easier to deal with, because I'm actually relatively strong. My level isn't great, but I have a really good, do I have any? I don't. So the Totos will try to steal from you, but if there's an item on the ground in the room that they're in, they will prioritize going for that first, unless you hit them. So one way to get them off your back is you can like fire an arrow or throw an item if you don't want them to steal from you. Alright. We now get to... I am going to put this in my pot. I still haven't found any food, which is still problematic. But if I run across a crisis scroll, at least I... Another withdrawal scroll. Okay. Withdrawal scrolls are very good. There is a combo that you can do with withdrawal scrolls plus dividing pots. Dividing pot will duplicate an item when you put it inside the pot. So you put an item inside a pot, it duplicates, becomes 2 of it. You put a withdrawal scroll inside the pot, it duplicates. You use another withdrawal scroll, you pull your 2 items and your 2 withdrawal scrolls out of the pot, and you basically get to just have infinite of like any item that you're holding, including withdrawal scrolls. You just need to make sure you have 2 withdrawal scrolls and a dividing pot that is at least 4 in size. Yeah, it's a 3D printer pot, but it's a 3D printer pot that can print its own printer ink. How about that? Ah, that kind of sucks. Well, okay, we got there's a pitfall trap. These kid tanks are a little obnoxious, but if you know how to deal with them, they're not so bad. I would have preferred you not to do that, thank you. I see you. I'm a sleepy wanderer. I could have sworn I cleared everything out. Don't trigger. Alright, just... So traps can only be in rooms. Oh, thankfully it didn't trigger. That actually could have been a death sentence for me. It's never going to come to me unless I, like, back out. I'm gonna get rid of this. Picture of a cow. Can you not, please? Thank you. Okay, so let's... Okay, that's a giddy soul is fine. Heals for 100 HP. Hey Wosha, hi. Alright, so these, I think they're translated as wood armor in the fan translation, which I've been told is a pretty, like, poor translation. They, like, disarm you. They will try to knock your shield off your hand. What are you? Ah, okay, yeah. I should have known you're moving weirdly. These Pumpko Rebkins deal a ton of damage, and they're ghost type enemies, so they can move through walls. So encountering them inside a hallway is really dangerous, because they'll get a couple free hits off on you. Similar to the deaths and close to the end of Table Mountain. They don't get to move twice. I'm in a similar situation. Alright, what is this? Oh, this is a transform pod. This could save me. Let's do what I was doing before.
Zoi da.
Alright, so we're gonna just put a bunch of items inside this transform pot. And by a bunch of items, I mean a bunch of arrows. A bunch of single arrows. And it'll transform it, and hopefully it'll transform into food. Or something else that will save me. And now... we got some herbs. Accuracy sword is really good. It's a low power sword that is guaranteed to hit. So it's a good thing to fuse into. I think we have to just take our chance and, well, let's do this. Food, please. That's not food. So let's throw this. We got 2 gray herbs. let's... Okay, that's fine. I'll take it. It's 5% satiation. If this chestnut staff, I also have some staffs in here. The chestnut or cherry staff could be a Bufu staff. Sure. Yes, yes, we are saved. We are saved by finding rice finally. At least saved for a couple of forests. Let's toss. I want to put the rice ball inside the pot so that it can't go bad. Nagamaki. Let's taking him space. Yeah, that's how I feel right now. No, that's... Alright, gonna starve to death. Cool, we get our rice ball. I still don't know what this jade bracer is. That's kind of problematic. Do I have anything? Okay. The flame priests are pretty painful. And you can't throw items at them. They're like immune to it. It'll just like burn up, right? That's their whole thing. Drainbuster sells for a bit. Sure, you can go in here. I would really love to find a there's a owl in here. There you go. Oh, food. It's good food too. Let's just do that. Dun, dun. Toss. So huge rice ball will heal your hunger to full. But it will also give you 5 to your maximum satiation. Alright, because of that, I'm going to a little bit more. Oh, that was a green herb. Sure, I'll take it. Oh, right, we start finding these things. The gazes can be really dangerous. They'll cast Hypnotize on you, which will cause you to use an item at random. However, Hypnotize counts as a spell. So if I put my Echo Shield on, as long as I don't like run into them in the hallway, I can always just put my Echo Shield on first, and it will just cause the Hypnotize to do nothing. Another Goken Amanji Cabra. I can probably get rid of some of these. Yeah, let's get rid of the Nagamaki. Doesn't sell for a ton, and it's weak. Okay. Nothing I can really do about that. Rude. Hi Fong, can I help you? Bum, 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 bum. Need to figure out what these stabs are. Yes, Digi? Can I help you? This Jade Bracer is probably like a clear mind bracer or something like that. Maybe. Okay, never mind. I was like, have I leveled up since I put it on? It could also, like, what I was thinking is like, there's a level holder bracer, which it doesn't stop you from getting experience, but it stops you from advancing levels. So you put it on, you're like, oh, I don't know what this does, and you run around, kill a bunch of stuff, and you secretly never gain any levels. It's also possible for it to be cursed, which would be really bad. I need to pick up Fang's staff. Fang would be disappointed if I didn't pick up her staff. How about we eat a random herb? Alright, well. We know what the Kigni tribe herb is. Looks like you're immune to traps when you're in a berserk state. Just good to know. I didn't think I actually knew that. Oh no, that herb is very good. I wanted to have that earlier, because you can throw it. You can throw it. This is the one that stole stuff earlier. Okay. That sucks. That also sucks. This is the worst thing that could happen. Alright, I take that back. I take that back. This is the worst thing that could happen. Obstinate tanks are... I would say that they're the most dangerous enemy in the game. You can't even see it. It is off screen. It is a red tank. It gets to move twice per turn. I just have to read scrolls and hope for the best. If this is like a detonate... can't be a Monster House scroll because that's what put us in this situation. Tanks are terrifying. So it's an old man tank that leveled up twice because it tried to shoot at me and it killed two things. So it went from old tank to stubborn tank to obstinate tank. So it does 80 damage a turn in an explosion radius. I don't think it can actually get a shot on me. Actually, no, it will. It'll shoot twice. It will kill the... Yeah, I don't think there's a way that I can avoid getting hit. So let's just... Cool, Yep. Oh yeah. I think all the pots I tried weren't hiding, but one of them was a holding pot. I had a transform pot. I guess there was two. Yeah, there was two that had the potential to be hiding. Anyway, Shiren the Wanderer, everyone. So it's kind of on me. There was one turn, so I ran into the gaze in a hallway, so it got the drop on me. Though I should have known that there was something there, because when I killed the Thief Toto, I saw that it dropped an item, and then before I moved into the hallway, I saw the item get covered up, which would have told me that there was something there. So I probably should have played it a little bit more safely and be like, something's there, I don't know what it is, I'll wait for it to come to me. But yeah, when you use a Monster House scroll and you're inside a so Monster House scroll will turn the current room into a Monster House, but if you're not in a room, if you're in a hallway, it will teleport you to a room and then make that room a Monster House. And the reason why the tanks, even the lower level tanks, like Old Man Tank isn't scary by itself, but the reason why it's a really scary enemy is because it does explosion damage. Speaking of explosions. Okay. Does explosion damage, and you know, when things will level up if they kill something else. So it happened to be placed in a position. Useless shield. I guess I'll still put it on. The Gilded Shield it's just a pretty looking shield. It sells for quote-unquote a lot, but it's only a 3 strength shield. Alright, cool. I really want to find out what the staff is. That was technically a dangerous move. Because it could have been... If that was a level or happy staff, which is kind of what I wanted, it would have actually killed me. Well, we know what happens if I check the shop. Right. At the very least, we get a chance to, That's an ID. A 6-slot pot that's worth 800 is... is identify or transform. Alright, so the herbs should be safe, quote unquote. 200 herb is B tier. This is A tier. This is expansion or happy, which I put into D tier. 1400 4-slot pot is another A tier. Fang staff is yeah, 800. 800 is, I don't need to check, it's just A tier. It says A tier. It's just a dragon shields. Alright, well we managed to have a shop that didn't feel like killing me. And so that's what you do with the gilded shields. Question is, what do I want? This is pretty good. I might as well take that. Expansion seed is exactly what I wanted. This could be a Cake New Tribe herb, so let's take that. And these... Well, actually, let's do something. We're going to buy some arrows. We're going to put them in this pot. We're going to see if this is an ID or a transform pot. It is an ID pot. I'm going to do the same thing here. Okay, cool. The question is, do we have enough money? Okay, so we're at a deficit at the moment. We need to pay him 900 more than what we have. Hi, Sako. Hi, hi. I got a bunch of these bee herbs. 400. Scroll is heaven and earth. Or heaven or earth, rather. I'll hold on to that. And this bulbous pot is 400, probably useless. It's a hiding or bottomless. Ooh. Okay, so we're gonna sell him. We still need 500 golds. Sir, you don't have enough money. Yeah, okay. I'll figure out how to make the difference. So I think this is an ID pot. I still don't have enough. Need a little bit more. A little unfortunate. Where's the... oh, the exit's down here. Okay. Sorry, I wasn't really paying attention to chat, because I, was focused on my spreadsheet. Dun dun. Oh, this is a buy time. Very good stuff. This will paralyze the enemy. It would help if I know how to spell. This will paralyze the enemy and then teleport it to the exit. So it buys me some time. I guess I could have used the ID scroll on that pot. Yeah, I want to deal with those later. Maybe the game will be nice to me and give me a... Is this another... yeah, this is another highway floor. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. 250 herb is... life or power. Or antidote. I was hoping it was one of the good ones. 750 scroll is a withdrawal scroll or a genocide scroll. Two very different things. Both of them are very good, so I really don't want to test and find out. Withdrawal scroll, as I mentioned earlier, well, you can withdraw items out of a pot. Genocide scroll, you throw at an enemy, and it removes that enemy from the game and all enemies of, like, that family. So generally, what you want to do is use them on a tank-type enemy. Tank or dragons are generally the good choices for them. In Table Mountain, you generally are going to use it on a skeleton archmage, but because the Echo Shield exists, basically neuter skeleton archmages. $500 is detonate, purify. Yeah, just those two, right? DP. $400 scroll is... 400 scroll is big room. So we're gonna steal. We're gonna cheat. Fuck me. Okay, let's do that. So before I cheat, I'm gonna clear out the floor because I don't want to make room into a bunch of scary things. But we will have a good weapon. Okay, so that's the floor. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. I could use this ID scroll on that thing. Let's first sell some stuff. Get some money. Is there anything else I'd like to sell? Oh, actually I could put this on. Yep, okay. I mean, that's about it. Hi, Critic. Hi. Alright, so I was talking earlier, there's a lot of ways to steal, and one way to steal from a shop is Big Room. So you notice that as soon as I pick up an item, the merchant goes to block the exit, right? Because I have no other way to get out, other than, you know, use the exit. But what if there was no exit to the room? Because it was just one big room. So the entire floor is now his shop. So he's going, and I haven't bought anything from him yet. But I'm not stealing from him yet either. So he's going to block the exit of his shop, which is now the stairs. That's actually a little scary. Don't know what type of staff this could be. Let me double check. Paralysis, decoy, pain dividing. Let's do... I was hoping for a decoy. So we just wait. 200. What is 200? No, that's not gonna help me either. I think I'm dead. Or this could be detonate. Nope. Did I label that wrong? Alright, well that sucks. So that's why I went to, like, try to clear the rest of the floor, because I didn't want to get put into that situation, but... Was there a room that I just never checked? I guess so. That sucks. I guess I could have tried to deal with them a little bit more slowly. But the impasse dragons blocking, like, trying to surround you is actually what killed me. I think I could have been fine without it if it didn't get on the other side of me. So I think I could have dealt with it if I didn't realize I was in a really dangerous situation. Or I did realize I was in a dangerous situation. I thought I'd be fine. Because I was like, I have a dragon shield, I have a Goken, Majin, whatever. Like, I have a really good shield, a really good sword, but I was like level 4, so I just didn't have that much HP. And no way to heal. Probably the play would have been to just use like buy time to send everything to the exit. And then I could have dealt with everything one by one. So accuracy sword, really low strength, but you're guaranteed to hit, which is pretty nice. Shield strength early on is kind of nice, but it kind of quickly falls off. This is a life herb or a power herb. Let's call this, I think I call that C, yeah. 5,000 is sleeping or revival. It can't be sleeping, because those are not in shop, so it's a revival. $1,000 is expansion or happy. But I'm not checking what that shield is. There's a chance that it's actually not a mimic, but there's something I could have bought. Oh, so I didn't do this. 150 is an ID. $750 is a type B, I think. Yeah, type B, slot 5. Is there something I could have bought in here? Yeah, the C herb, which is the life or power, which is... I'll totally take that. It's a Bufu staff. Very, very good staff. You can turn enemies into food. Which is a little messed up if you think about it. Like, can you imagine a spell that just turns anything you wave at it into, like, a slab of meat? I don't think I'd like to imagine that. And now I am, so why did I say it? Detroit become meat. Yeah, but it's not like a spell that kills you. Like, it doesn't kill the enemy. You do not get experience points when you use the Bufu staff. So the implied thing is it's not like it's just like, oh well, it died and, you know, they're, you know, a life form, so you know, what's left of them is their, you know, their body, which could be described as meat. Let's see what this is. Probably would have been better not to do that, but... Bum, 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 bum. So it's like, yeah, you are now just a slab of meat. I would very much like to have some more equipment. Oh, that was dangerous. Okay. If I... No, actually I can't mess, right? Because I have the... let's just use the Otsugiri, so... Well, I can't miss. Have I done enough damage? Yes, I have. So this, you can see why level 3 is just really dangerous, because... Well, whatever is below me has awoken. Because the monster Daikons and the impasse dragons just start showing up. And that's really rude. So now that everything is awake because I hit the alarm trap, everything's just going to be moving around. I'm not going to find anything that is, like, sleeping in a room. Actually, that would have been nice to see if there's actually, we might as well do this now. Swap staff. One of these was an ID pot, right? Or is that from that was from the last one, right? Ah, it's a back pot of some kind. Lizard picture. Ah, thank you. Thank you, it's rice. I love rice. Oh. I don't think I've seen a island with items that big. One of these was a... If this is a Toto pot... Hell yeah. What did we get? We got an iron shield. Oh, that's something. What else do we want out of here? Unfortunately, we only get 3 choices. Probably the staffs are the best choice. Oh, +1 shield. Oh, it's something. Something you lose with graphical roguelikes is arms race of old developers to try to have a monster for every letter. Oh. Yeah, these iron heads are a bit spooky. They do a bit of damage. ID scroll. Let's just go in here. I don't want to deal with getting beamed by. So many ID scrolls. I could start identifying these pots. Let's do this one. Fusion pot is very good. Transform pot, very good. Oh, I mean, I guess it's alright. It's not very good, but it can lead to good stuff. ID pot. And we're gonna use ID pots on... There's a happy staff. Monster house scroll. Let's not use that. Power up. Pain dividing. Interesting shop you have here on the waterfront. This is another A-type staff. This is another A-type. 1400 is... Wait, why can't I name it? Oh, because it's a transform pod. I already know it. Okay, I was like trying to name it. I was like, what? Huh? But I already knew what it was. Really would like the echo shields. Here, let's do this. Oh, that's awkward. That's awkward. I was gonna put it on to see if I could find out what it is. It's not a passage bracer, which is what I was trying to see what it is. It could be a blessing, clear mind, rust proof, or a level. If it's a level holder, that'd be pretty awkward. I could have just put it in my pot. Transform pot. I don't have things to transform. I think we just have to suck it up and buy it. Alright, I can't do that. Alright, this is gonna be really bad if it's a level holding bracer. And I don't find a way to, remove it. Okay, these floors are interesting. So this floor is split up into two very large rooms. There are a couple of floors like this. You can find a floor that has 4 quadrants, 2 quadrants, or just 1 quadrant. Any types of these rooms, the 4, 2, or 1 of the rooms will always be a monster house. So because we're not in a monster house right now, the other room on this floor is a monster house guaranteed. Let's cut him off from the exit before he can get there. Do not run away. Thank you. There's a transform pot. Let's put the weed inside the transform pot, see what it becomes. Becomes another pot. Alright, see what I mean? See what I mean? Alright, before I step in... Okay, this is a little awkward. I should be able to take on him on him though. I could just boof it. Let's just do that. Okay. So, we got access to a lot of stuff. A lot of money. Unfortunately, a lot of weed too, which, as funny as it sounds, it's not particularly great. Hell yeah, Dragon Killer. Let's actually consume the weed. Then we can put the arrow in the transform pot. That's not good. I was not wanting. I should have put in the ID pot. Well, no, the pickaxe will break. It should break eventually. Or maybe it only breaks if you use it as a weapon. There you go. Oh, you found a withdrawal scroll. Yeah, I'm playing Minecraft. Every time I play Minecraft, here's what happens. And I know that there's like custom server settings that you can use so that this doesn't happen, and maybe I should just do that. But I'll like play a bit of Minecraft, and then how about we just put one of the accuracy swords in here? That's a holding pot. Okay, well, good that we found that out. So I'll play Minecraft for like a little bit, and I'll just like do whatever. I never really have a plan when I play Minecraft. That sucks. And I'll end up like getting a lot of stuff. I'll end up with like, you know, a ton of diamonds because I'll just like sit around and I want. I do have a Bufu staff. I could take a Minotaur. But yeah, I'll farm up a bunch of stuff and then I'll like, I'm always really bad at using like storage, so I like carry everything on me at all times. And then of course the inevitable happens. I'll jump into a pit of lava and lose 100% of my progress, and I'll be like, this game sucks, I hate it. I never want to play it again. It's a stupid looking pot. I love that. It's just like, yeah, this pot is stupid looking. Let's get rid of this. This. You know what? I don't think there's any situations where I actually want a monster house, so let's just leave that alone. Yeah. I probably should just do that. Because you can, of course, like, I get frustrated and I stop playing it. Which, I mean, games shouldn't frustrate you. If you're not having fun with a game, just don't play it. Let's actually eat some meat. So it's possible that it woke up right now. Okay. And I wanted to lead it away because I wanted it to come back towards me. Generally, the Cuban Mushas will try to, like, advance towards an enemy. So generally you want to lead them to a dead end, or, make it so that the closest enemy is through you. Wait, did I pick up the Monster House scroll? I don't want that. Do not want to accidentally read a Monster House scroll. Cool. I probably should have let it come towards me. Whatever. Another withdrawal scroll. Oh yeah. Let's just explore the rest of this. Oh, I completely missed. Thanks for the hydrates episode. I haven't been paying attention to the redeems. Sorry. Except when it's people throwing beans at me. Yes, hydration good. It is extremely hot in here. I need to keep hydrating. Yeah, like that. Thank you. Thank you, Tyre. These rooms suck. Yeah, we're gonna do this. See that 200 IQ play that we just did there? This is probably medical herb. Yeah. This is probably a vision herb. Wait, another holding pot? What the hell? I'm so full of holding pots. Yum. Eltriac. It's Eltriac. Always remain hydrated. Yeah, thanks for the reminder, Sepasai. Hi Eltriac, hi. Welcome in, everyone. What were you up to? Oh, you were playing Mega Man. Also, hi Vox, I didn't see you come in. How was Mega Man 11? Is that the the new one? Like the one that came out like a couple years ago? I see. Played it for the first time. How is it? I haven't played it myself. And hi, welcome in everyone. If you don't know me, my name is Zoi the Wanderer, cyber, Oni VTuber. I play like retro games and RPGs. I used to speedrun. Where was I going with that? Oh yeah, we're playing Shiren the Wanderer tonight because I was watching Shiren all day. And I can't not play it. We're doing Faye's final problem, which is the 99 floor bonus dungeon, which is absolutely disgustingly hard. Only for sickos. And I've beaten it before. I've beaten the 99 floor dungeon, but I don't have a recording of it. I did it like mostly offline, and then I think I did the rest of it on like a Discord stream, so I don't have like a local recording or a Twitch recording of it. But yeah, welcome in Eltrack. I hope you had a good stream. If you need to like rest, I don't know how taxing Mega Man is, or Mega Man 11 is specifically, but if you need to take a break, get something to drink, definitely encourage you to do so. You know what? Let's get rid of the stupid looking pot. Yeah, it's stupid looking. I don't need it. Wait, why is that visible? I don't... This can't be a trap. A trap racer. Hey, Aaron Bunny. Hi, Ames. Hi, hi. Is that a... Is that a mountain don't... Oh, I love that. I love that emote. That's such a good emote. Hi, hi. Welcome in. How was your stream? What were you up to tonight? Do I need to eat? Oh, I do need to eat. Oh, you're playing the Visions of Mana demo. How is it? I want to hear everything. Okay, well, don't tell me everything about it, but I do want to hear what you think about it. I do want to play Vision of Mana. I don't know if I want to just try the demo or just like jump into it when it comes out. It's like I'm probably gonna get it one way or the other. I just need to start putting stuff in pots. I've got the space. Yeah, I did hear about ROM hacking. .NET 0. That's really unfortunate. Oh, hell yeah. Alright. Find the odd man out. Power up scroll. Picture of a horse. Who's your favorite horse VTuber? This is a happy or expansion. Oh wait, no. Wrong. It's Crisis Big Pot or Trap. This is Chrome. Right? Oh, Chrome. Wait, no, I already have withdrawal, so it has to be Chrome. Yeah. It feels very mana, but you're definitely wondering where it fits into the timeline. Feels possibly much later. That's just a guess. Okay. I guess the timeline isn't necessarily something that I worry too much about. As long as the story is good and it's fun to play. Okay. Well, one of these is a heaven scroll and the other is an earth scroll. Hell yeah. Uh, 300 herb is a... This is a slippery... Actually, this would be really bad for me to use. Yeah, we are getting rid of these tiger scrolls. These tiger scrolls are dangerous. So it's a slippery scroll. And it's a scroll that, when you use it, you cannot pick anything up for the rest of the floor. So that'd be really bad in this shop. So I'm getting rid of them. Do you ever read a picture of a sheep and die instantly? There is a detonate scroll, which is almost like dying. That was a picture of a sheep that made your, like, that covers your hands in, like, I don't know, oil or something? Like your hands become slippery so that you just can't pick anything up. Here's a picture of a chicken, or sorry, a chicken VTuber. These are all pictures of VTubers. I don't know any chicken VTubers though. Like ones that are actually a chicken and not people just making fun of them for being a chicken or something like that. It should be a big pot. Or sorry, big room. I think this is big room. Here's a picture of a sparrow. This is a light scroll or a purify scroll. Let's hope it's a purify scroll. Or it's a crisis scroll. I forgot that crisis scroll is in the same thing, but it functions as a purify scroll too. So now we can run with a bracer. Here's a picture of a crane. Are there any crane VTubers? 500 means it's big pot, trap, or chrome. Or as I like to say, B, T, C. 910 pot is... This is a back pot? Yes, this is a back pot. There were cranes in Kitsune Tales. How was that? I was lurking a bit. I actually put you on while you were playing that, and then I took a nap. But it seemed like it was really fun. Reading a big room scroll outside the dungeon and the galaxy flattens into a flat plane. Hell yeah. Let's get rid of one of these accuracy scrolls. Let's read this. It's an Earth Scroll. Can we get the magic? No. There's a really low chance that when you use one of the Heaven or Earth Scrolls, that instead of a +1, you get a +3. What was this? What did I say? This is a power-up. Did I not label this one? Big pot. Well, I don't want it to be a trap one. Let's just read the chrome. You think it's super fun? Oh, yeah, I might have to try it at some point. Although I haven't played like Super Mario Bros. 3 in like a really long time. So wait, was there one that I was sure was a... Let's save the big room for later. Save it for something that has really good items in it. Because the only thing I'd use it for there is just to get a bunch of money. There's enough challenge in the levels, and the power-ups are fun, also very cute. Yeah, cute is very important to me. I am not immune to cute things. Ooh, that's... not good. I didn't drop anything important, though. I think when I trip here... Yeah, cool. Do I have... Wait, do I have food? Fuck, do I not have food? I thought I found food somewhere. I must have eaten it immediately. Or maybe it fell. No? That crisis scroll would be really good right now. I'm just gonna have to do this. I'd very much appreciate you dropping some meat. Oh, I have a Bufu staff. Oh, I should have used that. Okay. Alright, do I have anything else? Yes, let's keep using these. Oh, cool. Awesome. Huge rice ball is pretty big. Right? It's huge. I also have the Bufu staff, so I can turn things into food. I don't really care too much about stuff getting cursed right now. Yeah. What did I do to deserve such congratulations? Chartreuse herb.
Zoi da.
I shouldn't be approaching you. I do not want a repeat of what happened last seed. As funny as that was, I'm kind of sucked. Zoi da. I like to think that the huge onigiri is just a pot of rice and on like a 1-inch square of nori. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. It includes the pot itself. Do I have? I don't have that heady pot still. I should use one of those trap squirrels on... Okay, cool. Thank you. Excuse you. How dare you, sir? Okay, cool. Having to deal with the... Let's just use the back pot. Having to deal with the healer rabbit there would have been really frustrating. So thankfully it approached me first. You cleared the banner with 2 free draws. Hell yeah. Anything exciting? That's a +1. That's a -1. That's useless. That's useless. I think that's also a +1. Uh, 100. Selling herb is slumber, lost, or detonate. Uh... No. Let's just put you in here. But I can't go anywhere there. More food. Wait, where's the exit? Exit must be in the... In here? Did I explore this whole thing? I guess I didn't. Oh, that could be... well... No? Oh, jeez. This room was bigger than I thought it was. Per your understanding of grain storage, many herbs are detonate. Yeah, what kind of room is this? Oh my god. If I move up one, I'm safe from the old man tank. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm too close to the wall. But... let's... swap. And swap again. Maybe that was a bad idea. I misidentified that. Fuck me. What kind of... It was 100 selling... Wait, did I just use the wrong thing? Yeah, I thought... Did I just identify an herb as a slumber herb, or lost herb, or detonate herb? Yes, that's what happened. Yeah, it was 100 selling herb, and the only thing 100 selling herb can be is Cakeney Tribe, which I should have... Actually, that would have been really good. I would have just thrown it at... Probably the... Probably... Maybe the tank, and then use a Bufu staff to get the tank item out of him. I don't know. I could have used that to just off one of the enemies and then not have to deal with them, and they go around killing everything, and then I can turn it into food afterwards. Yeah, that was a really busy room. Like, what the hell? Yeah, I think turning maybe the Mamoon, throwing the Cakeney Tribe at it, that would have probably been the play. Oh well, I think that's probably it for me tonight. Actually, how long I haven't been streaming that long. What time is it? Oh, I can do one more. Hell yeah. You sent me a spicy picture to cheer me up. Is it a picture of what you just drew on Grand Blue Fantasy? Because if it is, then it's... I mean, it's not that spicy. Oh, summer characters in Grand Blue Fantasy. It's not even Summer Belial. Let's try to do another one. And I'm probably gonna do something stupid again. I find that when I'm streaming this, I often make a silly mistake like that. 2 pots. Wait, do I... Yeah, 2 pots. Some shields would be nice. Multiple shields so I can just start throwing them in pots. Go to Nuki, I will take it. It's not the most exciting thing. It's like the most exciting thing in Table Mountain, getting a Dotanuki. Like, if you get it early on, like, you guys super happy. And this, it's like, okay, it'll quickly be replaced. What the hell? What the hell are you sending me, man? Yeah, you're right, Dot. The most exciting thing on Table Mountain is a +3 Fuma shield. But that's like so rare that I didn't even put that on the table. I did get a +3 Fuma shield in one of these phase final problem run. I was just like, hell yeah. Being able to kill the impasse dragons in 2 hits to me is like the start of an okay run, because it makes 4-3 like actually doable, even if I don't have like anything else going for me. You sent me a pretty spicy picture too. That's pretty spicy. I think I can handle it though. Are those habaneros? What? I got a +3 pickaxe, let's go. Show that. Okay, fine, I will. I don't know, will Twitch get me banned for this? If I get banned for this, Dot, it's your fault. This is too spicy for Twitch. 3 packages, 4 ounces each of habanero peppers. What is this file name? Habanero peppers with vegetables, a bunch of numbers, 600 by 600. That is the name. That is the name of the picture, the file name of the picture. Alright, there you go. This is what Dot likes to send me on Discord. It's either that or like, I don't know, pictures of cats or something like that. Both of which are fine. Alright, now let's put this Tanuki in, I don't know. These floors usually have a shop. I don't know if it's guaranteed, but it's... I can't remember the time I encountered one of these floors, and there wasn't a shop on it. Hey, Hera. Yeah, see what I mean? I think it might be guaranteed. I didn't mean to pick up a picture of a horse, but here we are. This is Chrome Withdrawal. This is a swap staff, I'm pretty sure. Yes. Swap staff just has like a weird price. Sepusai. Are you okay? Do I need... Are there not enough signs? $300 scroll, yes. 300 scroll. It's another slippery. Why do they keep giving me slippery scrolls? Alright, pictures of hippos are slippery. I should probably, I'll label it so I remember for later. Slip. Alright, have a good night, man. 100 is slumber. It's a scroll, right? It's a scroll. No, it's herb. I almost made the same mistake. Alright, 100 herb. Alright, it's this one. This is a Kigni tribe herb. Don't make the same mistake and label an herb as a scroll and then go to use it thinking it might save you, and it just gets you killed. Uh, 50 is Otagiri. That's a scroll for 100. So that's Slumber Lost at Night, right? Yeah. $400 scroll is Heaven Earth. Oh, I forget that 100 can also be power up. Yeah, I think you mentioned that Slumber isn't in phase. Wait, not at all? So it's just lost. Detonator power up. Well, that ruins my acronym. Lost, detonate. DLP just doesn't sound as cool. 750 is withdraw or genocide. I didn't say that was a back pot. 900 5-slot pots is a Toto pot. Alright, this uneven pot has a Dotanuki in it, so I have to factor that into its price. What's the base price of a Dotanuki? I don't have that on me. Weapons, attack. Yeah, I'm looking at the wiki as well. Is it really only... Is the sell price of a Dotanuki really only 400? Am I reading that right? That's so cheap. So take 400 off this price. And it is a type B, which I guess would be pretty obvious. Just because it's... so it could be dividing, fusion, stress relieving, stupid looking, unbreakable, Gaibara. Alright, swap, CW, white herb for 650, I think this is antidote? Yeah. $2,400 pot is a 6-slot pot is a back pot. Alright, because this is a push pot, yep. This is a holding pot. Those are arrows. 4-slot, 14 inches. This is an A-type pot. Alright, what can I buy anything here? Now that they've identified everything, which takes a bit. How much do you sell for? Sells for nothing. Alright, well... Alright, I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna cheat. Alright, so before we do anything, alright, this is a nice convenient exit we have here. Actually, let's sell some expensive stuff. What is this herb? 250 herb is a power herb. Yeah, it has to be a power herb because it can't be an antidote. Do I have a... Yeah, I do have a holding pot. I put you in here. So there's still a chance that this goes poorly for me. If there's something in the room just to the right, what do I have as... I could use the swap staff. Okay. Never mind. We leave. So if you have a room that's the exit in a room right next to the shop, and you have a pickaxe, you can do that. And it works most of the time. That's not... Okay, that's not the worst thing ever. I'm gonna put the holding pot up front. So the pot wrecker can only wreck my holding pot, which isn't all that bad. Because I'm pretty sure it will always use the pot at the front when it tries to throw stuff at you. See? He's just giving me weed. You lose all your best customers this way? Well, I'll track. Here's a hint. Don't... put your shops right next to, floors. Or don't put your shops right next to stairs. Or you should feel okay to chase someone down a set of stairs. I guess it's kind of on them to be like, as soon as they, leave the floor, they forget that they exist. Bum, 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 bum. A picture of a frog. Let's go. Location, yeah, that's it. You know what'd be great? A shield. Shield would be great. That's not a shield. That's like a sword even. Oh my god, why do you hurt so much? These things are not supposed to be that scary generally, but when you miss like 3 times in a row, they become scary. Hi, Kira. If I don't eat something, alright, let me eat something. Oh, thank you for killing in one hit. Nice. These guys suck. Can you imagine an enemy that just makes you hungry? That's their power. I cast a spell at you. You are now hungry. Let's take a risk. Alright, risk taken. Yes, it is a roguelike. Pretty traditional. I'm not super knowledgeable about roguelikes, so stop giving me weapons. Oh my god. I don't want to, like, pretend like I have a ton of really good knowledge. But I know this game. What is that? Hi, Flame Chocobo. Hi. Welcome in. Okay. Streaming Ape Escape too? Hell yeah. No, I haven't played Ape Escape. But, finally we get a shield. Except it's... Never mind. I take my excitement back. I am no longer excited. This is also awkward. I probably should put on the shields. And then just tough it out. Can you stop missing, my dude? Okay. Can you, like, give me a break? I probably should be using the swap staff, actually. That could be helpful. Let's do this first, then swap staff, and then try to get into the, get into the, Okay. Has it already got shot once? Come on, come in here. Alright, I hate these guys. Simply do not miss. Yeah, just stop missing. Alright, so that is not a strength pot. Oh yeah, because I know it's a type B, it can't be a strength pot. Could, however, be a fusion pot. If I could figure that out by putting putting the Yoto Kamitachi. It's not fusion. It's not dividing. It's probably like a stupid. Stress releasing, stupid, unbreakable. Gaibara. Just, well, yeah, I'm one of those. Oh, happy. This makes me happy. So there's this picture of a boar. Happy, happy, happy. Yeah, that. Let's put you in here. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's a lockjaw scroll, which is I did not realize I was taking a bunch of damage. Right, because I don't have a shield, because that heavy shield doesn't really count. I mean, it does. But I'm, in general, just not using it. This looks like a hall. Okay, yeah. So this is a ID pot. I'm gonna start throwing stuff in here. Expansion seed, hell yeah. It's one of these staffs. Buy time staff, very good. Toss. Let's not eat that. Let's eat this. I was about to say let's move on with our lives, but then we hit a trap. Dragon killer. I do kind of want that. What do you think this red white herb is? Should I just eat it off the ground? No. Could be dangerous. Decoy staff is good. Oh, hello. Oh, thanks for the, Stop it. Stop it. Do I have rice balls? I do. I hate these floors when ants. Because it becomes hard to figure out where the actual, like, natural hallways are that, like, lead you to the rooms that you want to go to instead of, like, a mess. Yeah, let's just eat this. I should probably be using the Goken mostly. There's not gonna be a ton of dragons. Sure. So yeah, with these, the kid tanks, they just hop into a hallway. They can only fire at you if they are 2 tiles away or more. And in a hallway, they have to be next to you to see you. So when they're next to you, they see you, but they can't shoot you. And when they're 2 tiles away, they can't see you and thus can't shoot you. We have a Toto pot, right? Yeah, we do. Well, let's see how much money this has. Let's leave this ant alone. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to hold B, so now it's like... rude. Who knows where that piton has gone? Another bone staff. Should... I hate that I have so many weapons. Why is the game giving me, like, only weapons? I have 2 Heaven and Earth Scrolls. I really want to get another shield before I use them, because if they're Earth Scrolls, I want to actually have it be useful. I don't want to be using the heavy shield unless I actually need it. Let's find out what this bone staff is. Ooh, it's a Bufu staff. Hell yeah. I have another one in the Toto pot as well. Hey, I found you. Yep, we will be cooking with Bufu. Oh, this is a little dangerous. So let's swap. Okay. That was a little dangerous because the pumpkin guy could have approached me from inside the wall. Put this on. I do not care about the katana. Indigo herb. Got too much shit. A lot of identifies. Okay, let's come back here when I have stuff to identify. Come here, come here, come here. You can do it. So they have a chance that they can move twice, but it's sometimes they don't move twice. I didn't even. Oh, this is all dangerous. Okay. See what I mean about having to fight those guys in the hallway? Is this it? There's gotta be like a hidden room on this floor. Like there's a vault in here, I'm sure of it, but unless I have big room, there's no way to really know for sure. There's all that stuff over there. I could just, I could do this, right? Alright, we didn't find anything. Probably not worth it, but I need space. The pickaxe is not proving to be particularly useful. Don't want you. How about we use the identify scroll on the swap staff just so I know how many charges it has? Ooh, not great. Not great. Let's put this on. If I swap, I could get into a dangerous situation. What if we decoy? Or buy time might be better. Yeah, let's buy time. There you go. Alright, Eltrack, you have a good rest of your night. Sleep well. Thanks for stopping by again. I accidentally put this on. A real shield would be great. Please? Please. That looks like it's a Toto. Nope. Another frog picture. Alright, let's... use it, I guess. It's a big pot. I can use the big pot on the holding... Alright, that was probably the best thing that could have happened. Yeah, it's part of the same series. So, Mystery Dungeon, Shiren the Wanderer, Mystery Dungeon, Shiren the Wanderer, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, and Chocobo's Dungeon are all part of the Mystery Dungeon series. So they're all made by Chunsoft. Toraneko's Great Adventure is the first one. This is technically Mystery Dungeon 2. But yeah, this and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon are gonna be very similar because, yeah, they're both Mystery Dungeon. Okay, cool. That is a lot of Flame Priests. I am now scared. There is a Bufu staff in this Toto pot that I do not have access to. I have one in here too. And we are going to... So now we got some Cheetan armor meat. I think I would have preferred having the pumpkin meat, but these guys are pretty cool too. Do not know what purple herb is. Yeah, titanium armor. I forgot which one was which. If Cheetan was the level 1 or the Celluloid was the level 1. I guess it makes sense that Celluloid would be level 1 because that's like a... Cheetan is like, you know, natural armor, right? Yeah, in the DS version they start off as cell armor. Yeah, I think that's what they're like, if I remember not mentioning correctly, it is just cell armor, which you would translate to celluloid if you had enough space. Why did I do that? Why do I do that? Like I check, it's like, oh look, there's a trap in front of me. Move forward. Oh hello. Coming in just as I'm whining. Hi, let me scroll up. Hi Tricker Sweets, hi. Welcome in. What were you up to tonight? Hell yeah, Mystery Dungeon. Yeah. Oh, you're also playing retro. Which retro game were you playing? If you don't know me, my name's Zoi Cyber Oni VTuber. I play a lot of retro games myself. Usually a lot of RPGs, and I used to do some speedrunning. Mega Man X3, hell yeah. I do enjoy some Mega Man. Tonight I'm playing through Shiren the Wanderer, which is part of the Mystery Dungeon series. So if you're familiar with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon or even Chocobo Dungeon, it's part of the same Mystery Dungeon series as that. This is the first Shiren the Wanderer game for the Super Famicom. And I'm doing like the super hard bonus dungeon. That's a 99 floor dungeon, and that's absolutely it's pretty messed up. This thing is so hard. Oh, right. We're gonna start running into these things now. We're not off to a great start. So I'm only on floor 12. And really by now I would have loved to have a couple of shields. Alright, everything in this room is sleeping, so I'm gonna just wait a little bit. Just wait a little bit more. These flame priests are a little rude. Let me put on my shield. This heavy shield isn't particularly that good. But I hope you had a good stream. I hope you had a good stream, Sugar Sweets. If you need to like run off, it's probably pretty late for you. You need to go and get some rest, or even just get something to eat or drink. Yes, I did see that dot. That was pretty funny. I don't think I've seen them stack up that high. I definitely haven't had it happen to me. I think I just need to use this big pot scroll. Alright. Do I want to risk it? Alright, let's risk it. It's not a healing, it can't be a happy. It's not a penetrating, so I don't know what it is. So a big part of this dungeon, in particular the 99 floor dungeon, is a lot of, like, pretty much everything starts off unidentified. So a big part of I'm getting interrupted because I keep running into scary enemies. Oh hell yeah, I can just kill him in one hit. I did now. I think I got interrupted like 3 times. A big part of this dungeon is a lot of things are unidentified, and you have to find a way to get to identify them. There's a lot of like things with negative effects, so you can't just like, well, I'll just use everything I find until I know what everything is, because there's a lot of nasty stuff out there. This looks pretty safe. Oh, okay. I guess it is safe. Another big pot scroll. Rabbit picture scroll. Do I have an identify scroll? I don't. I have another big pot scroll, so let's just make this pot big. Yeah, we're gonna start running into these old man tanks, which are a little scary. Luckily, the fact that I don't have a shield isn't too bad against them because they do a set amount of damage. A second Amber Bracer? Alright, well, you're going in the... Can't put a pot into another pot. I guess I could check to see if it's a crit bracer, so let's do that. No crits yet. Alright, I think I'm pretty confident it's not a crit bracer, and probably not a bad crit bracer. I could probably put it in the Cheetan armor meat and just run around and hit stuff. Which their ability will... Let me double check exactly how it works. Yeah. They will, like, make enemies drop items is kind of the gist of it. Let's see. I'm trying to find their Light Healer, Sky Dragon, Dipaton. Alright, so yeah, this is titanium armor. Knocks swords, shields, and bracelets off monsters. Only one can be knocked of each monster. Alright. So it's a little risky. Oh, that's unfortunate. Where did it go? There it went. It's another heavy shield, what the hell? Pickaxe, club. Oh, there's a... That's funny, it doesn't wake them up. Right. Shield? Shield? Hell yeah, Echo Shield. Okay, I can't make space for it until... I actually didn't mean to do that. And an Iron Shield, alright. Alright, well we have to go back. At least we got stuff, we got stuff. We got stuff to work with. This heavy shield's useless. Big race ball time. Shields exist. Expansion seed. Antidote herb. Let's just eat it off the ground. Coral bracer. Alright, well actually let's... It's a +1, I'll take it. So with that in mind... So this is... Let's do this. Let's put on the... Oh, it's a heaven. Oh well. Oh, hello. Yeah, these were kind of useless, right? doing stuff. Let's see what this amber bracer is. It's rust proof. I mean, actually it's coming up on a floor that rust proof is pretty nice. And here we have our passage. Which is kind of nice. We can walk over water and stuff. Peace. I'm glad I still had that on. But if I can't cheese them by like standing in the water and hit them because they will be able to hit me back. How many arrows do I have? That sucks. Alright, good game. I forgot about turning corners. Fuck me. I forgot about turning corners. Remember when I said like 2 hours ago that you have to be careful around those corners because one, you can attack around those corners and so can the enemies, but also you can walk diagonally across a corner that's not a wall. It's like some water or something. So you can't step on it, but you can cut that corner. That sucks. That sucks. This game's too hard. I just want to beat the game on stream in front of people. Yeah. Because it's always when you forget about them that they'll get you killed, right? It's usually when you forget about them and it's like, oh, well, yep, I should have remembered that that's a soft corner. It's in a situation like this because it's like you just get one shot. Anyway, that is it for me tonight. It is late. I've got stuff to do tomorrow. So how do we call it for tonight? See if my transition button actually works this time. Oh, it worked, but it didn't do this thing. Yeah, thanks for watching. And thanks for all the generosity from before. The bits and the subs, and hope people got something out of the hype train. Hopefully someone got a gritty goose. I didn't, but hopefully someone did. Needs to be more gritty geese in the world. Hell yeah. I'm still without a goose. Well, I guess I'm technically not without a goose. I have this goose. It's acceptable, but it is not gritty goose. So, I'm without, and that's sad. Anyway, let's find someone to raid. While I like kind of ramble for the next couple minutes about what else I'm doing. This was pretty impromptu. I didn't put out an official schedule for this week, but I did not plan to stream until I watched many hours of Shiren the Wanderer, and I'm like, yeah, I want to play Shiren. Tomorrow I'm going to be playing, hopefully I should be finishing Dragon Quest II. I'm in the last area, so with maybe a little bit of luck, I'll finish it. Let's see, how do I still figuring out how to navigate this silly menu. Right, because okay, yeah, it doesn't. Alright, so I'm using like the raid browser thing, and I always forget that it doesn't like default to following. It defaults to people you're not following, which is weird. Especially since the first thing I do when I open up the window is I hit that following button. Alright, first off, let me see if anybody is playing Shiren the Wanderer. Doesn't look like anybody I'm following is. Filter by category. Let's see who's playing retro and who's playing Shiren. Probably nobody. Dang, we could have had yet another raid into Shiren the Wanderer. Let me see if... no. Filter by category. Nope, no one's even streaming it under its own category. Okay, well that's fine. That's fine. We'll just have to find someone who I think is cool. Alright. Not a ton of people streaming at this hour. But let's go say hi to Ivy. She is playing Elden Ring, which I think she's played several times before, so I think she's pretty... I mean, she's probably put a lot more hours into it than I have. So I think she's like pretty knowledgeable. I imagine she's playing through the DLC. So if you want to remain unspoiled in that, maybe that's a good cue for you. I don't want you to get potentially spoiled, but you should be able to see when we get in there. But Ivy's really sweet. She's got a cute model, and she's really knowledgeable about a lot of things, particularly D&D. She loves talking about D&D, so if that's like your sort of thing, I think that's a channel you should hang out in. Yeah, tomorrow, Dragon Quest II, Sunday, Toho 13? Toho 13, I think. Yeah, because we beat 12, right? Yeah, so I think I'm playing 13 on Sunday. Here's the places you can follow me. And yeah, I mean, that's all I got. And thanks everyone for watching. Again, this was pretty last minute, but I had fun, and I'm glad y'all stopped by. But other than that, I hope you have a good rest of your night. Sleep well if that's what you're doing. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
What was a very platformer-focused Metroidvania platforming? Is it on Steam? I'll have to look it up.